Gee, you're the best sister a guy never had.
Oh my lord! Okay, it's been nearly 3 years since I first delved into the cinematic masterpiece that is the Brady Bunch movie. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Why this film hasn't been included among the greatest of all time is a mystery to us all. But some time has passed. I used to
What surprised me the most
look
was
like
that
this
the show
and
only ran for 5
sound like that,
seasons,
and clearly I wasn't embarrassed to put whatever I wanted to on the internet.
We're gonna keep on, keep on, keep on. We're gonna keep on.
11,000 people. I'm so sorry.
Keep on, keep on.
Whoa, hang on, that's enough. For those who don't know, The Brady Bunch was a comedy series that ran in the late 60s and early 70s, following the lives of this blended family. It only lasted 5 seasons, but the cultural impact of this show led to multiple TV specials and reruns following the years after the show's cancellation. But then, out of nowhere, in the mid-90s, as if the heavens themselves had opened up, the Brady Bunch made its way to the silver screen, and it was a smash hit. It was a moderate hit at the box office. Now, like so many people, I grew up loving this film, and I think its success came from the satirical take on the original, almost parodying the Brady Bunch itself. I mean, the cast of characters already stood out as it was, but against the 90s backdrop and the 70s attire, it just made it all the more funny. But you can imagine my shock and pure joy when I discovered that this cinematic marvel has a sequel. A very Brady sequel, if you I'm so sorry, that was really bad. But the question still stands. Is it as timeless and absurd as the original?
I wish I could be gay again. And I would be too if I were back with Marcia and Jan and Cindy.
Let's find out.
There's the mountain. This must be the spot. I never thought we'd make it. These ruins
Have I clicked on the wrong movie? This can't be the Brady Bunch.
The lost horse of the first Tang Emperor. Buried in his tomb in the 7th century.
If anything, this kind of feels more like Indiana Jones. Nope, I've definitely made a mistake. Sorry for the delay, guys. I just have to go figure this out.
I wonder where it could be.
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Oh, we are so back! Now, this film picks up shortly after the first. The Bradys are off living their wacky lives, everyone's happy, and they're all getting ready for Carol and Mike's wedding anniversary celebration.
I know where they could find my fingerprints, Mr. Brady.
Oh, Mum, Dad, it's not even 8 AM. Can you not? The point I'm trying to make is, everyone's happy, they're all getting along, and as shown in the last film, absolutely nothing can tear apart the Brady.
Can I help you? I'm looking for Carol Brady. I'm her husband.
Oh, shit. Now, it had been established earlier that Carol's husband had died several years prior, but somehow he's alive, standing in their living room, and they all seem surprisingly chill about it.
So, Roy, you don't mind if I ask you what your plans are now that you're alive?
So, it looks like there's going to be a lot of changes happening in the Brady household, but it's not the only change that's been happening.
I can't believe I have to share my far-out pad with my sister.
Oh my lord. I know the motto of the Brady household is family first, but I think we're starting to cross a line, guys. That's okay. I'm sure it's just a throwaway joke and it's not going to impact the narrative whatsoever. Anyway, Obviously, with the dead husband showing up, it actually has caused quite the rift in the family because, as we know, the Bradys are loyal to a T, so it does make for some really interesting conflicts. Until the film decides to get horny again for no freaking reason.
It won't be long before I've got a firm grasp on the situation.
There's something I'd like to get a firm grasp on, Mr. Brady.
Ugh. Seriously, this is why I don't like sharing a room with you two. Now, while the Bradys are essential to the story, a lot of the movie actually has to do with the dead husband, Rob. Or should I say, the alleged husband, because it turns out Rob isn't who he says he is. In reality, he's just posing as Carol's ex in order to steal this horse statue that is worth $20 million that the Bradys have in their possession. Which is fine, whatever, I don't have a problem. I do have a problem with the fact, though, that none of the Bradys realise that this isn't actually Carol's dead husband from the offset. Like, I know he's been dead for a few years, but the fact that the girls or Carol herself don't pick up on the fact that this isn't their dead husband or dad is astonishing. Like, you don't have a picture of him or something.
I do look different. Ever since the accident.
The accident?
An elephant stepped on my face.
That being said, the Bradys are a completely different breed of human being, so you know what, maybe it's not that far-fetched.
Okay, 2 Cokes for 2 groovy chicks. Hey, either of you want a hot wiener to go with that?
And you got me wanting you.
Well, hey there, foxy lady.
Oh, so I guess this is a thing now. We're really going there. Fantastic.
You see, there's this chick I'm really hung up on, but she's not exactly the kind of girl I should be dating.
I mean, does she sleep with a lot of people?
Well, she used to sleep with 2 girls.
Look, I know we're not supposed to be sympathetic to the villain, I get that, but Rob was not prepared for the unhinged chaos that is the Brady household. I mean, you really have to start to question to yourself if this whole thing is even worth $20 million. I would be losing my mind. And, well, actually, I guess that's not saying much, because technically, he does. What the hell is happening? Honestly, I think it's about time that we proposed the very important question, which I'm sure has been on everyone's minds at some point. What the frick was Alice putting in the Brady's meatloaf? Because if these people weren't high, they need to be studied.
Tell them how you wash and condition it.
As the movie goes on, Marsha and Greg start to develop real feelings for each other. So this was not just some offhanded joke. The film really wants to delve into this whole step-sibling attraction storyline.
Greg, you seem a little preoccupied with your sister.
Oh, well, let's not talk about her. She's a way out happening kind of chick.
And yes, it is as weird as it sounds.
Your mom and daddy say it's a shame. It's a downright disgrace.
Thankfully for our eyes, and quite frankly, our sanity, the rest of the kids run in as they've just discovered that maybe Rob isn't the best guy. Despite the fact he's probably the most normal and down-to-earth person in this entire movie.
This can't be.
Actually, Carol, for once, your kids make sense.
Why on earth would you lie to us?
Oh, it's a simple matter of a horse. A man in Hawaii is waiting to pay me $20 million. Carol, you're coming with me.
I'm sorry. What? Okay, I take back what I said about Rob before. This guy is pure stupid. So, he gets his hands on the horse, and he could just sneak off and never see this family again. But instead, he explains his evil plan to them, pulls out a gun, and takes Carol hostage to Hawaii. For no reason. And then, wait for it, because it gets better, Rob individually ties them up by himself before he gets away with Carol. Like, I know the Bradys aren't the brightest or anything, but come on guys, there's 8 of you and 1 of him. Just push him over the railing or something. I don't know.
Marsha looks great in those robes.
Greg, I swear to God. So instead of doing the normal thing and calling the police, the Bradys take it upon themselves to fly to Hawaii all together to rescue their mum. And in typical Brady fashion, none of them seem that fazed that their mum might be dead.
Should have paid extra for business class.
Very quickly after arriving in Hawaii, the movie grinds to a rapid climax where they all turn up at the buyer's house. Rob threatens to shoot the entire family, and then he gets his ass kicked in by Mike Brady himself. What a film.
It'd be my pleasure to buy that horse from you, Mr. Brady, for the sum of $20 million.
Well, it's very generous of you, Dr. Whitehead, but I have to decline. There's only one place for this horse. In our living room.
Whoa, guys, what? Why are you turning away 20 mil like that? I mean, you were literally gonna give the horse away for free earlier in the movie before Rob stole it off the bidding table.
Well, we did have it, but we sent it to the auction.
It's not like it has any sentimental value or something. Frickin' Brady's, am I right?
She said she wanted to be gay.
Well, of course she does. We all do, don't we, kids?
Yeah.
Well, that's about where the movie ends. Carol and Mike renew their wedding vows, everyone's happy, we're all just having a great time.
Sorry I've been acting weird the last couple of days.
Wait.
I've been acting weird too, Greg.
What are you doing?
Gee, you're the best sister a guy never had.
Oh, no. Please don't. Oh my lord. Well, that was that was a eventful film. Make sure to comment down below what you thought of the movie, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs. I'm sorry, what?